Ready?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. New Age of Heroes.
Alright, it is Friday, and you know what that means. It means it's time for the NPL Video Game Club. On this Friday, September the 13th, Friday 13th, how about that? As luck would have it. Happy Friday 13th, I guess, for those of you who celebrate the unlucky day. But yeah, hope you're having a good week thus far. Thank you, Henry, for popping in. Waves and Games. Hussein Terrell, thank you. Coming on by. Yes, I am. Normally, I stop in with just talking here, but I will switch over to my camera. And you know what? As luck would have it, I actually need to set up the camera. So 1 second here while I talk. But Waves and Games, what's going on? Henry, what's going on? So I know Henry mentioned Mario, but today, a bit of a detour with my quest for completing that game. As you could see, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll notice the game is different, or actually, even if you popped in when you saw the thumbnail. So Mario 3D World is taking a bit of a break this week. The reason why is, for those of you, there you are. What's up, Waves and Games? So yeah, bit of a big day. Mostly for me and a lot of people who grew up with fighting games. So in case you have not heard, Capcom has released, as of yesterday, literally hot off the press, they have released the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics, which basically takes all of the Marvel and Capcom arcade fighting games, starting from X-Men Children of the Atom, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 1, Clash of Superheroes, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Age of Heroes, and also they throw in the Punisher beat-em-up game as a bonus, though technically the Punisher, historically speaking, was actually the first kind of Capcom and Marvel collaboration on terms of arcade, so that kind of set the tone for the future collaborations that would take on place later. So this is a huge deal. For those of you who don't know, which I should probably switch over to the game logo there, to that epic handshake between Ryu and Cyclops, which was something that was originally seen in the opening intro of X-Men vs. Street Fighter from 1996. This is huge. I cannot understate how huge a deal this is, mostly for the sake of game preservation. A lot of these games were kind of relegated to limbo in terms of legal things going on. So originally, the X-Men: Children of the Atom came out. Well, you know what? I could talk about this when I boot up the actual game. How about that? Instead of just me showing you a blank static screen. But before I begin with the game proper, I do need to talk about some orders of business quickly. So I am hosting movie nights over at the library. These are called NPL movie nights. So once a month, I show a movie, and the next movie, which is a Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore romantic comedy, which is actually celebrating its 20th anniversary. For legal reasons, I can't specifically say the name of the movie. It's just a weird copyright thing with the uh, company that we are able to get these licenses from. But nonetheless, I can tell you that it's a spiritual successor to The Wedding Singer. And also, it is, I guess, the trilogy of Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. The first movie was The Wedding Singer. This is the second movie, which is 49 first dates plus one. And the third one, which is called Blended. So that's kind of a trilogy of theirs. But this particular movie is celebrating its 20th anniversary. So these are free screenings. These are taking place at the 1 Belden Avenue branch of the Norwalk Public Library. So this is the main branch. The movie, I'll open up the second floor auditorium, which is where these are being hosted. Seats will be open at 4:30 p.m. Showtime beginning shortly after 5 once people start shuffling in. And again, this is absolutely free. There's no cover charge, and you are welcome to bring your own snacks and beverages to enjoy along with the film. Though the fine folks at the Norwalk Film Festival, who are co-sponsoring this event, will be bringing their own little selection of snacks as well to tide people over. And as you can see on the left side of the screen, there are the movies for October, November, and December to round out the year. This is just my little way of bringing the community together. I think it's really cool to have movie nights, and what better way to have a movie night than to have a free movie night, right? You can't beat free. So if you're in the area, I hope you'll join us. Thank you. And yeah, stay tuned for the roster for next year, but obviously that'll be closer to the end of the year when I announce that, assuming these programs go well enough to warrant that. And also, so a little something is happening in October. All right, so the Algo 6, the Max 330 Mega Pro Swap Meet is taking place on Saturday, October 12th, which is going to be going from noon to 5 p.m. So this is, if you've never been to one of these events, which you probably haven't, because this is local to the Norwalk, Connecticut area, but this is a local swap meet. So what is a swap meet? Swap meet is, think of it as an indoor flea market. The way I have it in our auditorium, I have about 20 tables set up for different vendors. And the vendors are selling things from action figures to strategy guides, magazines, music, movies, t-shirts, posters, Funko Pops, comic books, obviously video games, consoles, accessories, controllers, things of that nature. Pretty much anything that a gamer would consider to be cool, fun, and collectible. So that is what's going on with my event. If you are interested in checking out or finding out more about the event, I have posted a link in the chat, which brings you to the Algo link tree, which has various links, social media pages, Discord server, as well as signing up for a table if you are interested. As of right now, all of my tables are filled up, but there is a wait list that you can fill out as well in case you are interested in checking it out. All right. And so without further ado, let me switch on over to the main buckaroo here, which is my screen. Now, I will say, I have not even fired this game up yet. I installed it, but I have not even fired it up. So there is a possibility that I may need to tweak some of the things going on here. And just to show you, there was a poll in the channel. So I did ask if you wanted me to use a controller or if you wanted me to use a arcade stick. So I have, from the Xbox 360 era, this is a Mad Catz Street Fighter Cross Tekken Fight Stick Pro, which I think it was Tournament Edition Fight Stick Pro. So I'll be using that. I've been having that in box and storage for many, many years. Now it is cool to take it out and put it to use. So let me fire this game up and let me see how it boots up and all that. I wanted this to be blind. I wanted this for me able to see it firsthand. Now again, it looks really blurry right now, so I'm gonna have to change the resolution on here. As you can see, it's going to be a little warped on the screen there. I'm going to have to adjust that as well. So, first things first, let me adjust the resolution, because that is looking blurry. Oh, look at this. Wow. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, yes, yes. Blah, blah. Okay, it's making me go through all this. Yada, yada, yada. All right, so I want to go to options. I want to go to PC settings. Oh, yeah, wow. Okay, no, yeah, don't want that. Full screen. Confirm. There we go. Looking good now. So I may need to adjust this in OBS. So 1 second here. Oh, I'm as old as can be. All right. You know what? Hold on here. How does the game look now? Is it filling up the screen now? It is. Okay. I thought maybe I needed to change something, but I guess not. All right, cool. System. I want to keep it English, yep. So you know what? What if I... You know what? Hold on. Will the, actually, will my fight stick even work? Because you know what? I didn't test this out beforehand. And this is Xbox 360. So I wonder, out of the box, I just thought it would work. But I'm thinking maybe it may not work out of the box. I figured since it was Xbox, it would work. So I may have made a boo-boo. The whole idea was not to test anything out beforehand. Let me try unplugging and plugging my fight stick back in. You know what? I do see the light does not turn on. So I guess that means it isn't connected. So you know what? I'm just going to boot out real quick and see. And you know, this is my fault for not having seen that. Let me see what is going on here. Oh, it does show that it's there. Mad Catz. Okay. Okay. Silly me. I thought things would work right out of the box. Oh, it doesn't work in a USB 3.0 slot. Well, that might be what it is, huh? Okay. Well, I should have done some research beforehand, shouldn't I? Lee Free, hey, what's going on? Sorry for the black screen. I was actually I downloaded Marvel vs. Capcom, and unfortunately, it doesn't actually look like it works right out of this set go with my fight stick. All right. Well, I will have to, I guess, do that later. I'm sorry. This was silly of me to have to set this up beforehand. But I do have an Xbox One controller that I can plug in. Not going to be the same, unfortunately. But 1 second, let me unplug this and get my Xbox One controller. And in the meantime, you know what? I could probably boot the game up again because I guess there's no point in me trying to troubleshoot this for now. So, all right. One moment while I get my controller.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics.
Silly me for thinking things would work out of the box. That's unfortunate. All right. Well, lesson learned. Lesson learned. You don't just think things are going to work out of the box. Rex, what's up? So, funny story, Rex. I thought that I would be able to get my fight stick working. And it looks like, you know what? It's on me. This is completely my fault. I just foolishly assumed that the fight stick would work plug and play, but it would appear on Windows 10 my specific fight stick needs specific drivers to get it to work. So in the meantime, I'm just going to have to use an Xbox One controller, which... oh, whoops. No. I'm going to switch back. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's on me. You know, silly me. I will get it to work, but for the sake of not bogging the stream down, I will just use the controller. All right, menu, start, coin is right stick button. Okay, music. Challenger jingle. Original select. I'll keep it at remix. I'm going to keep things offline for now. But yeah, so the cool thing about this is there's a museum. So the museum lets you look at various things in the game. So for example, you go to X-Men Children of the Atom. Each game has its own thing. So from the YouTube videos that when they were showing off the trailers, you could look at things such as concept sketches, character art, and cool things like the marquee art, which was really cool. So like, for example, this is one of the main arts for, I know, silly me, Linnea, silly me. Shame on me. This is a very infamous cover of art for X-Men Children of the Atom, which is from Bengus. This was actually used as the cover for the Sega Saturn release in Japan, which is really iconic. Shows, you know, Storm, Colossus, Cyclops, Iceman, Psylocke, Wolverine, hanging out near a severed Sentinel head. So yeah, this seems to be a flyer. It's showing off CPS2, which was the Capcom Play System arcade hardware. bunch of Japanese, which I have no idea what that says, but showing X. And this is the character art, right? So you've got the lineup of characters for the X-Men: Wolverine, Psylocke, Cyclops, Storm, Iceman, Colossus, and then for Magneto's side, you have Spiral, Silver Samurai, Omega Red, Sentinel, Juggernaut, and Magneto, who Magneto is infamously known as an incredibly hard boss in this game. Funnily enough, they don't show it here, but there's a hidden character in this game, which is Akuma, Street Fighter. There's some more cool art. Now, this is Jim Lee art. So this is taken straight from the comics. This is Jim Lee right here. Jim Lee is a very well-known artist who was very influential for his time. So yeah, it's just a lot of cool. So this is the American art, right? So, I mean, not to harp on American art, but I think you can see there's a noticeable downgrade in quality when compared to the Japanese art. So this was the art that was used for the PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn release in the US for X-Men Children of the Atom. Really cool game. Unfortunately, when it came out on PS1 and Saturn, it wasn't arcade perfect. It had loading times, and there was a lot of missing frames of animation and things like that. But still, it was still very cool. Fun story, a little side story. When I was a little kid, back in the day, there was a place called Blockbuster Video. For you younger kids, ask your parents or older friends about it. It was a place to be where you would rent movies and stuff, but of course they had video games. And once upon a time, in the mid-90s, they let you rent video game consoles. So PlayStation 1 was all the rage here in the US, and I had it. I didn't have a Saturn. I didn't have a Saturn initially, but I rented a Sega Saturn. So I rented it with Croc, Legend of the Gobos, Die Hard Arcade, and X-Men Children of the Atom. When I booted up Children of the Atom, and I saw it in motion, that sold me on wanting a Sega Saturn. I ditched my PlayStation pretty much. I sold it to, I think I even gave it to my cousin. Gave all my games away, got the Saturn, never looked back. That's my story. But yeah, so basically there are design documents for each game in the series, which is really cool. And this is like the new art here, which is really cool art here, showing that amazing handshake between Ryu and Cyclops. But I can go on and on about this stuff, but how about I go on to the actual game? So I figured I'd start off with X-Men Children of the Atom to kind of go through sequentially and show what's going on. So, cool thing is you can choose between the Japanese ROM or the English version. And notice how the art is very subtle on the screen, changes when you switch to English to Japanese. One of the most noticeable things, if you look in the back corner for Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, for example, you look near to the left of Chun-Li, above Captain America's shield, right? There's Dan Hibiki on the left screaming. There's nothing in the American one, but if you switch to the Japanese one, there's a face peeking out. Now, who's that face? Again, a lot of silly things in Japan. So in Japan, there's an exclusive character called Norimaro, which Norimaro was a parody of a famous Japanese comedian, and somehow he ended up in the game as a complete joke. He was only in the Japanese version of the game. He's not in the American one, but they added him here. He's in it. Luckily, we were able to get him, so that's pretty cool. Nonetheless, let me switch over. You can adjust game settings here, so that's cool. All right, this game is hard. So you want to keep it low. Usually American versions of the games, for whatever reason, are just harder than the Japanese ones. I'm not entirely sure why. It's just the way it's always been. Needs to be extra edgy, says Lee309. Always edgy. Free play, boot display. Yes, I want to keep that on. Light intensity. Okay, so for the sake of photosensitivity, I don't like it. I don't mind the screen flashes, but for the sake of any younger folks or anyone who's photosensitive, I will turn that on. Easy select, so lets me play the hidden characters, which is great. And I think that'll be that. Controller settings, yes. Okay, so I want to adjust this. Light punch, I want to be medium. A, I want to be medium kick. Y is high. B is high kick. Right button, I don't want that. Right trigger, I want it to be low kick. Left trigger, I want that to be light punch. Right bumper. Yeah, I don't want to cheat. I don't want to. I guess you can. You could, if you want. You could specify certain. You can macro program a certain button to do a certain move for you. Again, if you're new to the games, that's fantastic. That's a really cool thing. But I am going to keep it old school. I'm going to go back to low punch, medium punch, high punch, low kick, medium kick, high kick. Yes. All right. Cool. That's how I'm going to set it up right now. And you know what? I'm going to go to training just to make sure my buttons are fine.
Children of the Atom.
Hans Heger, hey. Saludos desde Chile. So we have a viewer from Chile here. Oh, wow. Whoa. There's the scan lines going on here. Hold on. How do I... ooh, okay. Display. So I want to... Alright, that's scan lines. That is smoothing. Do not want that. None. Yes. Full 4x3. Original. This is pixel perfect. Oh no, don't want that. Full. Okay. And alright, so you actually switch, you can switch wallpapers too. So there's the Japanese art, this is the American comic art, and then the logo of the game. So I think I'm going to keep the Japanese art. Alright, so I am going to beat up, let's say Omega Red, right? Because Omega Red is Wolverine's sworn enemy. And manual all day. Again, I'm just going to try out the buttons here, make sure it's good. I know, I like the scan lines too. It's just, I know sometimes, for me it'll look fine, but I know sometimes like on stream, it doesn't look the way it does for me. It'll look worse on stream. So I will keep them off. Alright, so low, medium, high. Low, medium, high. Yep. Tornado Claw. Now again, X-Men Children of the Atom, you have to remember, this game came out in 1994, I believe. And you know what? There is screen tearing going on. I'm noticing screen tearing. So I'm gonna have to turn VSync on. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. Display. Can I go to PC settings here? No, I can't. Okay. I'm gonna have to get out. Yeah, there's screen tearing. Okay, so yeah, to give you an idea with this game was the first of its kind. So for people who are used to Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and things like that, this is going to be very, very rough around the edges because there were no air combos. Like there was no, you couldn't launch somebody in the air and do a combo. It didn't work like that. It was very, very rudimentary. And of course, you've got your super moves. Now again, Wolverine did not have his standard Berserker Barrage here. He only had Tornado Claw, and he had Drill Claw, which I think is... What is Drill Claw? Drill Claw... How is Drill Claw done? There it is. Yep. And then you can directional that. You can also diagonal it. You can do it in midair. Yep. You can do it straight. You can do it straight up. But yeah, there's not a lot you can do. Yeah, there's screen tearing. Holy smokes. Alright, so I'm going to have to quit that. I'm going to have to go to... I'm going to have to turn desync on. Yikes. Alright. Sorry about that. But yeah, so... Let's see, what did I do? System, yep. Alright. So the cool thing, Children of the Atom. I want to make sure that this is set. Yes. Okay. Okay.
Children of the Atom.
Alright, so this is... Wow, okay, so it actually lets you see the old ROM boot up screen if you wanted to. So that little red-black screen is what... If you had an actual arcade machine, that would be what you would see when you would turn the machine on. It's basically kind of like a PC. It would go through like a check, a diagnostics check to make sure that everything was okay, running. And if everything passed the tests, the game would boot up. This right here is what you would call an attract screen. Attract screen was back in the day when you would walk into an arcade. It was basically a way for the arcade to reel you in and get your money. You know, you'd pop in... Wow, yeah, wow, look at those sounds. Wow, yeah, this is bringing me back. This is bringing me back. So what you're saying is don't buy this on Steam? I wouldn't say that at all, no. I just need to figure... Again, it was my foolishness thinking I could use an Xbox 360 fight stick out of the get-go. That's on me. If you have an Xbox One fight stick, you're fine. But, I mean, again, I was foolishly... I just wanted to have my reactions be genuine. I didn't want to pre-start a game prior to the stream. I know a lot of people do that to, you know, set things up. But that's not me. I'd rather just get my initial reactions live. Warts and all, so... But again, the cool thing is, it is on Switch, it is on PS4. It will be coming out on Xbox. That was recently announced, but that won't be coming out until 2025. Right now, digital copies are available, which if anyone is interested, you can click on the description and for the stream, and I did post a link for the Switch store, the Steam store, and the PlayStation store links for this particular collection, if you were interested in checking this out. Alright, so... Look at that. So you can pick Juggernaut. That is Akuma. Magneto. I'm going to pick Akuma. Now notice Akuma looks a bit different. He's not the way he looks in the other games. Mostly because his sprite here is taken from Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So he's quite janky. Now he shoots 2 fireballs because he is Shin Akuma. But he takes damage. He takes a lot of damage. Akuma has always been that type of character. He takes a lot of damage. So Akuma, from my understanding, was kind of like a test character for this game. Oh boy, he's about to destroy me. Wow. Wow, I got wrecked. Look at that. I'm playing Big Baller. To be fair, he dishes out. Yes, so Akuma's always been... So Akuma's what they call a glass cannon, right? But again, Akuma is not an official character in this game. Like, you would have to use a a code normally, but this collection allows you to bypass all that. Alright, I just need to get used to this, because again, I thought I was going to use the, ooh, alright. So yeah, he's using his Super Turbo Sprite here. So he wasn't really implemented in this game, formally. Alright, he's gonna... There's a super. Ooh. Wow, Akuma. So yeah, this is weird to go to because there are no super combo or super. There's no combos like there were in the traditional or more subsequent entries. Like for example, the next game in the series, Marvel Superheroes, implemented chain combos. This game doesn't have that. It does, but it's not official by any means. Ooh, look at that. Look at how much damage that Shoryuken did. But again, yeah, he's wonky. Akuma is wonky. Alright, I'm gonna try to... There we go. Now, you could be cheesy and just spam fireballs all day. But that's not fun. Alright. So yeah, like, Akuma doesn't really work in this context of this game, but he's a cool secret to have. Now notice how aggressive the CPU is. This is only 2 difficulty. Now, okay, he's got... I don't know if that's a counter, or if that's a... I don't think that's a counter. I think that's just a taunt. And notice he's teching everything. I don't have a way to get to him. He's blocking everything, see? So, like, Akuma doesn't have a lot of things that these characters have, like reach. Like, for example, look at Wolverine. That's his fierce punch, and he's got huge reach. Akuma doesn't have that. So I'm gonna... And this is the first fight. Right? And I'm already getting stomped. This is the American ROM. So I'm gonna switch to Magneto and see what happens. Now, Magneto is the boss. Now, he's never been playable officially by any means. Even with a code. The only way you were able to play as Magneto before was to, oh my god, wow. Was to use Game Shark or hack the ROMs. But the problem is, he was never implemented in the game. Oh my god, look at this. So I'm trying to figure out what his moves are. Because he was never... Okay, I'm invincible now. This is a broken move where you do not have... You cannot take damage. I'm trying to figure out how I did that. I don't remember how I did. This is a counter. Okay. Again, he doesn't have an official moves list because you don't know how to use them. Now, if I press start, I can go to move list for Magneto. Magnetic Tempest, Punch, Hypergrav. Okay, that's okay. That's a special. Fly, Magnetic Force Field, and Magnetic Shockwave. See, he only has those moves. That's it. He doesn't have anything else. So again, it's wild. Magnetic Tempest, Hypergrav. So like this normally is in other games, this is a you know, hold on. I'm trying to do hypergraph here. Alright, so I'm invincible here. And you know what? Magnetic Tempest does not work here because, again, he's only programmed to work in his boss stage. And I don't have that here. So normally Magnetic Tempest, he would pull things from the background and throw them at you. But because he's playing in a stage where he's not programmed to be in normally, nothing happens with it. This is interesting. There we go. Alright, that's hypergraph. So wait, hold on. What's magnetic shockwave? Magnetic shockwave is okay. It's with kick. Okay. Oh, so wait. Kicks are done with lows. Supers are done with low, not two at the same time. Wow, this is so weird. Wow. This is so weird to use. Alright, so you just gotta spam the hypergraph. Now, cool thing about this game is it uses the voice actors from the animated cartoon. So the X-Men animated series, all of these guys are from that show. There we go. There we go. Learn how to do it better. Basically, you just cheese. You could just cheese. That's basically the crux of this game. Again, the AI was always insanely cheesy, so you just gotta fight back cheese with cheese. There you go. There you go, fight fire with fire. Again, Magneto only has like 2 moves, so there's not a lot you can do with him. Just gotta cheese it up. Square Pegs, what's going on? Yes, this is Children of the Atom. So in the game, it allows you to play as the hidden characters. For the first time, you're officially able to play as Magneto. Initially, you were only able to do that with hacking the ROM or Action Replay. But the problem with that is those did not let you beat the game because the game was not programmed to have Magneto get there or get that far. So the game would crash. It would soft lock if you attempted to beat it with him. Shockwave, there you go. You want to fight fire with fire, you know? Again, this game doesn't have, like, combo mechanics. Now, there were to do that, yes. It allowed you to do things like that, but it wasn't normally doable. Ooh, look at that damage. A good 40%. Hypergrav is unblockable. In other games where Magneto's actually playable, it is blockable, but not as a boss. There you go. Bye, Psylocke. Got a HyperX finish achievement. Game is ended, but next time I will show no mercy. You know what? I'm just going to try to run through this. I'm curious to see, is there an ending for Magneto? Because normally what would happen in the arcade version, because Magneto you would fight him on Asteroid M, and ooh, okay, yeah, you don't want Colossus to grab you. You do not want that. So I was saying, what would happen was... Oh boy. So when you would actually get to the end of the game with Magneto, because what happens, the final stage is Asteroid M, which is Magneto's home base. And the problem is, when you beat the game normally with any other character, there's a little cutscene that plays where Magneto's acolytes come out and kind of like rescue him. They rescue his body because he's knocked out. So what happens is, oh my god, the damage on that! Yikes! So what happened is they would grab his body and then the cutscene would play. But the problem is, if you're playing as Magneto, the acolytes would drop down and they would just be frozen in place because the game's script has no idea what to do because Magneto is you're playing as Magneto. So in essence, there's two Magnetos that show up and the game has no idea what to do with any of that. So yeah, there's no ending for him. Magnetic Tempest does nothing, yeah. Unless it's his own stage, it does absolutely nothing. Yikes. So I'm curious, is there an actual ending, though? I have no idea. Oh my god, look at that damage. Oh my god. Oh, he's looping me. Look at this. Yikes. Wow. Look at that cheesiness. Yep, this is... Welcome to American ROMs. Fighting games. Corner trap, and you were just done.
Magneto is screaming.
I'm doing it, though. I'm going all the way. Hate Fighting Collection. Yeah. He's not fun. If he gets you in a loop, you're done. Just gotta fight fire with fire, I guess. Wow, look at that ship armor. Yeah, don't need your guff, Colossus. But yeah, there are no air combos in this game. There are certain chain combos, yes. But nothing that actually can be linked. It's so weird that this is all just one button presses. The shockwave really does no damage. This does more damage. Especially if you get them. Look at how he's blocking everything. Everything. Hypergrav, you cannot block it. In the other games where Magneto's played, like Marvel Superheroes, for example, you can block it. But because he's the boss character, you cannot. Bring the magnetic cheese. Oh god, I'm gonna need it when I fight Magneto. Right? With his shields. So the thing about Magneto, he's a horrible boss. Like, you want to talk ultimate cheese. There is no escaping the cheese that is Magneto. He literally has a move where he's invincible. You know, I mean, you can't get around it. Alright, let's do magnetic shockwave. There you go. This is the danger room stage, which is really cool. It changes in real time all around you. This is something that later games lost. They didn't get that attention to detail, which is unfortunate. This is the Savage Land now. It's just a lot of little cool like nods. There you go. Goodbye. You want to keep blocking. Cyclops deserved that. I hear Cyclops is not a really nice guy in the comics these days. The game is ended, but next time I will show no mercy. Goddess of the Elements, Storm. You're on top of the Blackbird. Now this stage is reused in X-Men vs. Street Fighter, which is really cool to see. Alright, Storm, you want to block everything? Come on. Gotcha. So yeah, Magneto's super meter goes really fast too. It's crazy. I just can't let her get to me, or else I'm cooked. Let me get on this side. Interesting how her Typhoon goes above that. She just dashed right through the magnetic shockwave. That's nuts. How did she jump? Or how did she dash right through a super? Alright, second to last boss, Juggernaut. Does hypergrav work on him? I have no idea because he's big. It does. Wow. Okay. See, they're blocking all day. All right. Look at this, man. He wasn't even hit stunned by the magnetic shockwave. He wasn't even knocked down by it. That's insane. He's gonna keep doing earthquake. Oh, he grabbed the rebar. He only does that in this stage, in this game, I should say. So there's a lot of unique things in this game. Like, for example, when he does his super, he grabs rebar from the background and uses it as a melee weapon and enhances his damage. Where I lead our people, you were not worthy to follow. Oh, Magneto over Sentinel. Yeah. And Genosha. Look at that. Look at the animation on Sentinel. This is something that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 does not have. He does not have anywhere near as intricate animation. Gee, wow, look at how much... That one throw took 25% health. Holy smokes. Yeah, damage scaling is non-existent in this game. But yeah, the AI literally blocks everything, which is why I need to use hypergraph. Somehow he grabbed me out of a super. Like, okay, we're going with that. Like, That's nuts. He's literally made to counter me. Everything I'm doing. Got him. But yeah, his animation is much more intricate in this game. You'll see individual gears, pistons come out of his arms and legs. Marvel's Capcom 2 does not have that. What did you hope to accomplish? Well, Omega Red. This is when I saw this in the... I first saw this game in an arcade back at my local beach, Calf Pasture Beach, circa 1995. I remember seeing Omega Red's first super move, Omega Destroyer. Blew me away. The intricacy of the animation was insane. His theme song is also reused in Marvel Super Heroes vs. Street Fighter. Alright, one more, he's done. Goodbye. There's just a lot of animation things. Just seeing his tentacles come out and just fill the whole screen was so cool. That's such a really cool song. One of the unsung heroes of these types of games are the theme songs. Alright, Spiral's next. Magneto. See, now... Yeah, the game just ends, see that? There's no formal ending with him. There's no formal ending with Magneto. See, you don't even fight Magneto. It just goes through random characters. I did find it odd, like, why was I fighting Omega Red at the end? Look at that. Okay, so like I was saying, if you were to play this normally, like in, let's say, the arcade ROM, and you were to hack it and get Magneto playable, you would go through the whole roster, then get to Magneto, and when you defeat him, his acolytes drop down, and they, like, rescue him, right? But the thing is, nothing ever happens. Like, nothing... There's supposed to be dialogue, and it never triggers. They just stand there, frozen in place, and Magneto's like eyes are glowing, and that's it. Like the game just soft locks. Because again, he was never intended to be playable, so there was never an ending created for him. And that, all right. Well, that's one game. How about that? That is cool. Alright, so I guess you can go back and on to the next game in the series, Marvel Super Heroes. So Marvel Super Heroes now has combos. Gonna bring that down to 2. Normal, turbo, auto, yes. Free play, boot on, light reduction on, easy select. Alright, so secret characters in this one, there's Dr. Doom, Thanos, and then there's Anita. Oh, this is the scanline stuff. Hold on. Why does it not... You know what, let me switch to that one. Why does it not... Why do you have to do it each time? That's weird. Okay. So yeah, this game came out a year later. I'd like to say 95. And this took those existing Children of the Atom sprites, but also added Spider-Man, Iron Man, Blackheart, Doctor Doom, Shuma Gorath, Hulk. And it added combos. And this follows loosely the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. Waves and games, welcome back. Work got crazy, it's all good. Alright, so this one has combos. This does have combos. Not like X-Men vs. Street Fighter and all of those, but it does have combos. Alright, so... there's Doctor Doom. There's Thanos. And this is Anita. Now, Anita is broken. So Anita was meant to be a test character, from what I understand. Anita is from Darkstalkers, and she's with a character called Donovan. Now, she is not meant to be playable at all. She was meant as like a debug character, but she is completely broken. Like, look, she has Akuma come out of nowhere. Like, why? Like, she has other moves too. What are her moves? Anita, throw, kill, shred. Okay, so you gotta press punch and kick at the same time. Summon Akuma. Summon Mei Ling. Love for You, which is the super move. Now, her super move takes an obscene amount of damage. That super move alone takes like 60% of your health. It's nuts. You track one of these games really work. Yeah. So for those of you who were watching who were younger, track modes were basically when you walked into an arcade back in the day, a track mode was something that the games would play when it was idling. Nobody was playing it. And it was kind of like its way of saying, hey, come on, pick me, play me. And it was just this really cool 10-second, 15-second hook, you know, to show off what the game was about. And these games had really, really cool track screens. There's no doubt about it. All right, so that is 3 punches. Summon Mei Ling, summon Akuma. Kill Shred. In air near opponent. Start air combo. Crouching punch. Okay. All right, so let me see. Oh wow, look at that. That is Mei Ling from Darkstalkers. Yeah, she just has a bunch of busted moves. Look at that. That's insane. Alright, what's Kill Shred? Kill Shred is what? What? See, Anita doesn't have... Like, a lot of her moves are not complete. You know, again, she was meant... I'm assuming she was with the developers some type of, like... Yikes, look at that. Oh, look at that, look at the damage. Look at the damage. Look at that. Look at that damage. It's absolutely busted. She is completely broken in all ways that you can explain. This is best. Look, she even has Thanos' win quote. So yeah, she is not meant to be playable at all. She was some type of test character that the developers had, I guess, to maybe mess with hit detection, but... Oh, she won't even let me get in. Yeah, she doesn't have moves. Like it's so weird. Alright, she beat me. Yeah, like I don't even think Anita has any air combos at all. Like I don't. What are my buttons here? You know what? It didn't even save my... Oh my word. No wonder my things are... You have to adjust this per game. That is so weird. Medium high, yes. Right bumper is... Infinity counter. Low kick, medium kick, high kick. Yes. Right trigger is low kick. Left trigger is low punch. Left bumper, special move, infinity special. Low punch, yeah. No wonder my buttons were all whacked. Wow, you have to adjust this per game. That is so weird. No, it seems per game you have to adjust it each time. That's so weird. Yeah, you have to do it once per game. Buttons are per game. I wish I knew. Yeah. Yeah, so again, Anita is not a wait, how do I pick up the weapon? There we go. Oh, there she goes. She's got her combos. Oh. Can I launch her in an air combo? I can. Oh my word. She has an air combo. Well, let me see if I can get her in one. If she'll let me in. She does have... Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that damage. You see how broken she is? Oh my god. Now that I got my buttons right, yeah. Oh my word, yeah, her air combos are insane. She's just completely broken. There's no logic to her at all. Which is hilarious. No wonder I wasn't doing anything, jeez. Alright, Blackheart. Well, he's a big guy. That means he's a big hitbox for me to do air combos with. This is going to be great. Now, Blackheart was a really cool looking character. Goodbye. Yeah, goodbye, Blackheart. It was nice knowing you. Oh, she's an absolute demon. And because she's so small, she bypasses pretty much anything. I'm pretty sure she has like an infinite or something. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Oh, oh, Armageddon. You got Armageddon on me. Alright, Blackheart. This is how you want to play. Goodbye. Look at that chip damage. That chip damage. I don't know whose head she's throwing. I have no idea. Jumagoroth is nice. Alright. Oh, look at that. Now we're cooking with Anita. Jumagoroth, I'm sorry, but you have no chance. Once I get an air combo on you, you're done. How do I, yeah, how do I activate the... How do I activate the gems? Beta moves, basic moves. Here we go. Infinity special. Gem ability. 2 punch. Okay. There we go. Goodbye, Shumagoroth. Reality gem. Oh boy. Means she's even more broken. You can try to... Oh boy. Do not get me in Chaos Dimension. Nope. Oh boy. He got... Look at that. He... Even from behind. Ooh, wow. I didn't get my sword back. Goodbye. So that lady who pops up behind her, that is in Darkstalkers. What's her name? Lele? No, Senko. Senko, that's her sister. So she's the one who's on, because Senko has a scroll on her head, and that's her sister. She's the scroll. Or the charm. Alright, alright. I can do air combos too, Juggernaut. Alright, Juggernaut. Look at that. That super is the most busted super in the history of everything. Wow, look at that. As enjoyable as it is to watch you discover mysteries in games you haven't played through, it is exponentially more enjoyable to watch you play a game you truly enjoy. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played as Anita, and I mean, back in the emulation days with MAME, there were ROM hacks where you could play as Anita. But, you know, there's a difference between doing that and the official channels. Oh boy, I did not block that. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Damage. Ooh, alright. You know what? He may have me here. Ooh, he just slapped me out of... He got me. He got me. Alright. Alright. Alright, Juggernaut, you want to beat up a little girl. I mean, if that makes you feel better. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. So his attack interrupted it. Ooh, wow. Wow, alright, he may get me. He may have me. He may have me. I had an infinite going. Oh. Look at that. Wow, he got me. Alright, Anita. Let's do this, Anita. Let's do this. Now again, this is on difficulty 2. You see what I mean when I say the American ROMs are busted? The Japanese ROMs are much more palatable in terms of difficulty. Wow. Alright, recover. He didn't even have a chance to move. Look at that. Look at that broken super. I love it. Oh boy. Alright. I did not. Ooh. See how he's just going for these? Alright, alright. Look at that chip damage. Look at that chip damage. He's probably got me. I got him. Alright. There he goes. Iron Man next with his superior tech. These stage intros are cool. Again, it's things that fighting games don't have anymore. It's very rare to have. Now, mind you, I'm playing on turbo, so this game is much faster than it should be. I don't even think Anita has a throw. Power up. Her chip damage is insane. She's so small she doesn't even get hit by the unibeam. Oh, this is great. This is great. She bypasses that completely. So he can try to unibeam me all day, but he can't. It doesn't work. Look at that. Oh. Yes. Goodbye. It's just... Anita is absolutely busted, and it's fantastic. Now again, I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be like Magneto, where I just keep fighting people, and then the game just suddenly ends. Do I even fight Thanos? I have no idea. I have no idea what to expect. Alright, Doom. Goodbye, Doom. Love for you. That's insane. Alright, super armor. Wow, yeah, she levels up big time with that move. Goodbye, Doom. It was nice knowing you. Alright, now, is it Thanos? I don't know. I don't know if it's Thanos. Your guess would be as good as mine. You do fight Thanos. Alright, you're gonna fight him in his place. Well, look, Grim Reaper in the back, Lady Death. You are a fool. Do you truly believe I allow you to defeat me? 1 billion souls have known death in my hand. It is time you joined it. Created to test me, and now I'll give you the death you deserve. Wait, what? There's Mephisto in the background, and Thor. Alright, Thanos is a villain. Look at Akuma, man. Goodbye, Thanos. I don't even need a super. She just points at you. She's ashamed. Oh boy. Alright. Nice try, Thanos. You know what, Thanos? If he was closer, that would have hurt even more. Again, he's a good boss. Like, he's not so cheap. He's like Magneto in Children of the Atom, but he's still pretty he's a good challenge. Alright, goodbye. Nothing can escape Anita's wrath. Alright, there's Anita, and the game's done. By all intents and purposes, is there an ending with her? There is. Alright, she unleashes the gems, and you save everyone who's been frozen. So there's Drax, Daredevil, Thor, She-Hulk, Wanda, Scarlet Witch. And that's it. There's not even like an ending scene, it just goes to the credits. Thanos did nothing wrong, says Henry. Well, I mean, that's a whole debate, right? I mean, did he do something wrong? I mean, he did what he thought he needed to do, but he also did it in the comic. He did it to win the favor of the Grim Reaper, because he is in love with the Grim Reaper in the comics. So he did it as a way to do her job for her, which would then give her time to be in love with him. Didn't quite work out that way. Alright. He's a total sweetheart, says Square Pigs. Love Scarlet Witch and Shulky in the background as well. The galaxy was overpopulated. He was just helping. What a nice helper. Now again, the MCU Thanos does it more because of balancing the scales. The comics version, it did not have that. Like I said, he was just in love with Grim Reaper. He was in love with the death. So he did it to win her favor, to like impress her. Like, hey, you can do it, I can do it too. All right, let's be together. But the thing is, the Grim Reaper never gave him the time of day. So he always did these things for no reason, or with no reward, I guess. He did all that for nothing. Then he, I mean, the comics were much more epic in scale than the movies were, because in that comic, Thanos fights not just the Avengers, X-Men, Spider-Man. He fights Adam Warlock. He fights the Guardians of the Galaxy. He fights Galactus. He fights the Celestials. He fights Eternity, Love, Chaos, Master Chaos, Master Order. The tenets of the universe, the physical embodiments of the universe. It's crazy. I mean, when his whole argument balanced upon there not being enough food, he could have snapped and made a bunch of cheeseburgers. You're right. You are absolutely right, SquarePix. He's absolutely right. Alright, so that's 2 games down. Alright, so I'm going to have to change the buttons for this as well. So you know what, let me bring this down to 1, because... man. It's wild. Normal, high, maximum. Normal. Normal. Slow. Normal. Reselect. Yeah. Reselect 2. Alright. Free play. Yes. Light reduction on. And there are no hidden characters outside of Akuma in this game, but he's not. You don't even need a code for him, so you're fine. Alright, so I need to switch the controller buttons, though. Aim high. Aim high. Right trigger. Yep, light kick. Left trigger. Light punch. Right bumper. 3 kicks. Left bumper. 3 punches. Alright, that should be it. And yeah. Alright. This game changed my life. Oh yes, whoops, it does the and yeah. So this game changed my life. Let me give you a quick little history lesson. So this came out in 1996. I was in middle school at this time, and there were 2 restaurants near my house. There was a ice cream joint and a burger joint. And these places both had cabinets with X-Men vs. Street Fighter. So after school one day, look at that, wow. There's the handshake that changed the world. I'm getting goosebumps just seeing it. I know it's hard to explain for people who don't get it, but well, let me go back to my story before I sidetrack. But yeah, so I was in middle school, and one day with some schoolmates who lived with me or near me, decided to go grab a bite to eat, and we were there eating burgers, and all of a sudden they see this arcade machine with this, and we're like, what? Cyclops and Ryu, Gambit and Ken, Rogue and Cammy. What is this? Again, remember, this is like before the days of the internet, so this was like, you know, you only saw these things in the arcade. This wasn't, or you heard about it like at recess or in school. You know, this was a whole different social dynamic. You would hear whispers of this thing, and then you see these super moves that fill up the entire screen. It's just, this was unheard of at the time. Absolutely unheard of. So I played it, and I played it with my friends, and that was it. Murder, She Wrote. I mean, this is the game that made me love fighting games. Up until that time, I mean, I was, what, 96? I was 11. So I only had a casual interest in Street Fighter at the time. You know, I played it with my cousins and all that. But this was the one where I put in the time. Like, at the arcade. It was to a point where every day after school, 5 days a week, I would go, drop my backpack off at home, birdie. I would go and play this for like an hour or two, learn, fight other people, get good to the point where I could beat the arcade mode, learn moves. I remember this one kid taught me the Raging Demon. Again, this is before the internet, so this was, you know, oh man, this is so weird without the flashes. But yeah, this was it. This is the game that changed it all for me. Oh man. So this is the music that plays during there's Akuma. This is the music that plays during Children of the Atom. Ooh, who do I pick? Ryu, Cyclops. Do I pick Wolverine? Sabretooth? I mean, you can go... really go in any direction. Oh, whoops. Well. Alright, well. Ryu doesn't really have good combos. Look at this great versus screen. Look at that. Suits.
Ready. Fight.
So this has like actual combos. Goodbye. All right. Yes. Yes. Of course, I could tag out if I want. There you go. I could press start, I could attack if I wanted to. There you go. You must defeat my aerial rave to stand a chance. Now, when they say aerial rave in Japan, that means air combo. For whatever reason, they call it air combo in America, but in Japan, it's aerial rave.
Let's go, bub.
Ready.
All right, here's the legendary fight here. Akuma, Wolverine.
Real claw. Real claw. Tornado claw. Tornado claw. Tornado claw.
Yeah, Cammy. Now again, yeah, it's just, it feels so good to play this in a legal way, because, you know, for the longest time, you either needed a Sega Saturn, a Japanese Sega Saturn, because this game never came out in America for the Saturn. But with the Saturn, it had the 4 megabyte RAM cart, so you were able to, you know, play this with no loading, which was fantastic. Right, there's only one way to finish Wolverine off, but I gotta make sure it's right. There you go. Raging Demon, baby. And as if that isn't enough, do something, do anything, it won't work. Oh, so good. This feels so good to play. Wow. I know some people were saying there were issues with the online and all that, but let me just take a moment to say it's just the historical merit of being able to play these games on modern platforms when for the longest time, I mean, this particular game, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, like I said, it came out on the Sega Saturn, but only in Japan, and you needed to import it. You needed to have either a modified Sega Saturn, or you needed to have an action replay, which would let you play imports. But then you also needed a 4 megabyte RAM card, which was a cartridge that would go into the back of the Saturn, and it would add more memory to the Saturn, which would allow the animations of the game to remain intact as well as minimize loading. To the point where there was only one loading screen when you started the game, and then when there was a match, there was like a half a second loading screen, 1 second, and then boom, done. PlayStation 1 did have this game, but it was a very neutered port. You know, this game is 2v2, and the PlayStation 1 version could not do that. It was a 1v1 game where your second partner would come out and assist you with like one attack. That was it. Had really bad loading times. A whole bunch of animations were neutered to spare the limited RAM on the PlayStation 1. So yeah, you either played this in the arcade, or you had a Japanese Sega Saturn or a modified Saturn to play it, or you would use the emulation route. This was never released on any platform after the Sega Saturn and PlayStation 1. It was not PS2, not PS3, not PS4, not Xbox, not Switch, until now. So it goes without saying that this is a huge, huge, huge moment for fighting game fans and just for game preservation in general. This is an unprecedented time to be a game fan, especially when we're living in this world with, it's like a renaissance for fighting games, a renaissance for old games in general, where what's old is new again. Because I think people are just getting so tired of all the corporate meddling with AAA games that it's just a lot of things are lost, and these games are pure in the fact that they don't have tinkering. They were released, and that's the way they were for 20 plus years. You know, it's crazy. I love it. I love it. You can tag in this version? Yes. That's exactly how I felt playing MVC2 last night, says Square Pigs. It was so nice to play without feeling guilty. Yeah. I mean, again, mind you, look, I can tell you, behind me, I have X-Men vs. Street Fighter on Saturn. I have the Japanese game. I have I have the RAM card. I have Action Replay on the Saturn, which allows me to play imports. I have Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter on the Saturn. I have Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast. So I have these games because they mean a lot to me personally. Like, this game in particular, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, this shaped the foundation for my love for fighting games. Little 11-year-old me. I was in the lab, and my lab was a ice cream joint back in the day. But man, I wouldn't trade that. I wouldn't trade any of that for the world. Look at this. Look at how great this feels. Look at that. Oh, this just flows so good. Let me switch to Ryu. Let me give Ryu some love here. Or you know what I could do? Double. I could even do that. Goodbye, Gambit. This really, I can't explain how liberating this feels right now. Like, even on a controller. I mean, on an arcade stick it'd be so much better, but this is good. This is good. Now, I know people were saying the online was a little borked last night, but I mean, there were so many people playing, right? So, you know what? I don't know. Nope, you can't. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you can cancel that into the Air Super Fireball. But it seems not. Goodbye. You know what? Let me switch. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. Alright, Juggernaut. Goodbye. And you know what? In case you didn't know, I'll do it again. I thought I would find a good challenge here. Yeah, this feels... I mean, I'm just breezing through this, but... Alright, Charlie sucks. Charlie blocks everything, and Storm is super hyperactive. Now, on lower difficulties, I think it's still the same. So there were a couple teams you needed to watch out for. Charlie, Storm, and also Chun-Li and Rogue. Or Chun-Li and Cammy. So again, these games are nowhere near as crazy as the Versus series ended up becoming later on. But they are still really good. I mean, this feels so good. You know what? Can I get a Raging Demon on this guy? I hope so. Yep. Goodbye. Wow, Raging Demon's only one level? It's not even a level 3 super? Oh my god, I forgot about that. I'm bored. What else is new? Wow. Okay, so normally Raging Demon is a level 3 super. Ags and Bison, look at that. Yeah, this feels so good. Man. Does anyone have this on PC? I mean, I'd be happy to do some matches at some point. I'm not tournament, ready. But I can do some casuals all day. Nope, goodbye. Ooh, alright. You know what? They should be Ryu. Ooh, alright. Get the cross up. This feels so weird not having the screen flash, but it is what it is. Alright, so now it's Apocalypse time. You try, but you lack the training of a master. Apocalypse time. Here we go. Alright, so this was so mind-blowing at the time because Apocalypse would fill up the entire screen. You know? This is the first time you saw a boss fill up the whole screen. Alright. Lock. Alright, here's the chip. You want to be behind Apocalypse. You want to break the satellites. Break the satellites. That's your trip. As long as you attack him from behind, you are good. Lock. Stay above. Watch out for the satellites. 2 hits. Satellite should be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Watch out for his drill. His drill. I'm moving too fast for the 2 hits for the satellite. Yep. Oh. Alright. 2 hits for the satellite. 3. Oh, alright. There you go. Oh, that's the drill you want to watch out for. Goodbye. As long as you stay behind him, you're fine. That drill, if you don't block that, that takes about 70% of your health. Alright, so now I need to fight Ryu. And this is the final battle. Just a pathetic example of carbon-based wastage. A very non-Akuma-like quote, but... Alright, so yeah, this is your final battle. You fight your partner. Akuma versus Ryu, right? You know what? Now that I know... Goodbye. Now that I know, I could just level 1 Raging Demon. That's the end. There's Wolverine, a moonlit night in Japan. Wolverine sits atop a temple, waiting. There's Akuma right there. A figure appears from the darkness. So, what do you know about my past, says Wolverine. Want to talk? Force me, says Akuma. The great battle begins. Both will enjoy this. It's just so surreal to have these characters fight each other, you know? Again, you have to put your mind back to 1996. This was unheard of. Man. Get big ups to Capcom for doing this, because this is, it's so surreal to be able to play this in a legal manner. On my computer. Or on your Switch, or on your PS4, and on Xbox. You know, next year. Now. Dun, 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 dun. It's been great. I have to ride my bike home. Have a good... Yeah, Waves and Games, thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your time with your bike. This is a cocky, villainous Ryu. Yes, he's evil. He's so evil. Let me charge my phone here.
Game over.
I gotta get some matches with you one day, SquarePex. Because I've seen in your videos where you do like B-roll footage of fighting games. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. So I wanna square up with you one day. Feel so fortunate to play these games again. Yeah, same here. This is such a privilege, really. I know apparently things were censored. Up to this point, I have not seen censorship in these games. Now, I would imagine Marvel vs. Capcom 1, I recall there was a bathhouse stage, which I think may have some censorship, because now that I think about it. But gameplay feels right. I mean, reselect, yep. Oh, we get to play as Cyber Akuma. Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh. Cyber Akuma. Alright, let me get the buttons here. Wait, hold on. Game setting controller settings. Medium high. Forward punch. Oh wait, light kick. Light punch. Kick, yep. Then punch. 3 punch. Alright. Cool. You mess with these games, Linnea? Or Brent? Or have you guys played these when you were younger? I mean, you know what? I could switch to the Japanese one because that's where Norimaro is. But I do want to... play with Cyber Akuma. Because Cyber Akuma well, if I remember correctly, Cyber Akuma, when you would play him in Action Replay, his ending would be Norimaro's ending, but glitched out, because there would be no text. Or no, the text would be taken from like Captain America's ending, so it would make no sense. You're down, says SquarePegs? Ooh. Do you have this on Steam? Or do you have this on Switch? Okay, yeah, gotta switch this too. I would personally love to have the scan lines on, but Japanese art. Actually, no, this is also Japanese art. Bengus art. I'll keep that. This is also a great intro to Are You Ready, True Believer? Capcom and Marvel have joined forces once again to bring you It's Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. The most of my lifetime. It's an amazing tag team fighting game ever. Are you ready for a new challenger? This does look weird without the flashing though. Wow. Because that intro is all flashing. But again, for the sake of anyone watching who's photosensitive, I did take it off. Which is cool that they allow you to do that, you know, because we live in a time where, you know, photosensitivity, epilepsy are a real thing. You know? Yeah, you got Charlie in the background, Gambit. Alright, so how would you pick... How do you pick hidden characters here? You hold oh, whoops. Hold on. Let's see. Game settings, right? Easy select. So how do you enable the secret character? Controller setting. Oh. Let me try that again. Maybe it's in the options. What is it? Move list. Cyclops basic. Oh. Let's say Cyclops moves. Maybe it's something like holding start. I don't know.
Are you ready to
Switch right now, but I'll pick it up on Steam as well. All right. Both of us did. There were a roller skating rink nearby that had an arcade when we were growing up. There was Milford Amusement. Yes, Smiles. Smiles, yeah. Shout out to Smiles. Tons of smaller arcades sprinkled around. Yeah. You know what? Let me see. Maybe it is holding start. Yes, it is. Hold start. Oh, God. You want to talk busted? This is busted. Cyber Akuma is broken in every way. Like Anita. He's got a rocket punch. He throws gigantic fireballs. His attacks do insane damage. Look at how much damage. Look at how many fireballs come out here. Yeah. He's busted. He is busted. Yeah, poor Dan. My creator wants you dead. It is done. Omega and Dalsim. Alright. Again, this is a reskin stage from X-Men vs. Street. So again, this game gets a bad rap. Mostly because it is an asset dump. This was rushed out, you know? Look at how much damage he does. It's obscene. Look at that damage. And he could do the Raging Demon in the air. Goodbye. Shining Gushak. Oh, man. It's almost not even nice to, like, abuse Cyber Akuma. I bring the chaos of death to all. Alright, so the story behind Cyber Akuma. He was abducted by Apocalypse, and Apocalypse turned him into one of the Four Horsemen. And there he is. Akuma and Standard Wolverine. Another reskinned X-Men vs. Street Fighter stage. This is Wolverine's theme song, which was also... I mean, these games, aside from the amazing gameplay, had awesome music, you know? Goodbye, Wolvie. Goodbye. Look at how much damage. The game has to, like, play catch-up. Look at his fireball compared to mine. Goodbye. Goodbye, Akuma. It was nice knowing you. Oh, this is liberating. This is great. I love this. I wish I could get my... I will, once I'm done with the stream, I will set up my arcade stick and get this working. Hulk and Sakura. Alright, this stage is... It was no. This wasn't. This was also an X-Men or Street Fighter. Yeah. Alright, Hulk, you're actually doing stuff. Look at that slowdown. No cooldown on his supers. It's insane. Does his wings come out? Yeah, that's a cool pose. Look at that. There's his wings. My new destiny is to serve and annihilate. Cap and Ken. Alright, so this stage is also an X-Men or Street Fighter. Playing the giant tree. There's an owl in the background. Now, Ken is very hyperactive. That's never changed. Goodbye, Ken. Goodbye, Cap. Goodbye. Two raging demons. It's done. Like, don't even get up. Don't even bother. There can be only destruction with me. Spidey and Chun-Li. Alright. So again, notice that Cyber Kuma is only one character. He's a team of one. I mean, really, when you play as him, you only need him. So... Goodbye, Spidey. Goodbye, Chun. That's insane. I've been remade with real power. Alright, Apocalypse. Now, normally Apocalypse has a line of dialogue. I will unmake you, Apocalypse. There is evil within you, Akuma. Now let only the strong survive. Again, you want to go to this side. See how much damage he takes. Goodbye. You would think the game's over, but no, no, no. The real fight begins now. How many more must lose to my strength? Alright. Cyber Akuma time. Oh boy. Cyber Akuma sucks. He has a certain pattern that he does. Man. Even as Cyber Akuma, it's gonna be a pain. Alright, good, 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 good. This is what I'm worried about. He has no, like, wind-up time. Ah, see? He's so fast he can just... He can jump out of that. I want to try to get him. Yep, got him. Alright, good. Whew. Alright, I got lucky. Now what happens? Yep, no ending. No ending. Look at that. It is 6:10. Man. I don't know. I mean, it would just be Marvel's Capcom 1, Marvel's Capcom 2 to complete. If anyone's still watching, should I do more? What say you? Even with a broken character like Cyber Puma, just it feels so right to be able to abuse the computer because they abuse you with their cheap tactics, right? This seems too easy. Well, I did bring the difficulty down because the American ROMs are incredibly bad, like in terms of difficulty scaling. But again, I'm playing as a boss character too, so there's that. I mean... Am I in the rankings? Do I get a high score? Thank you for playing.
Game over.
Da-da-da. And the cool thing is, Marvel's Capcom 1, you can play as Onslaught. So we'd have to check the game settings, bring that down to 1. That's fine. Free play, yes. On. Easy select. Yep. And then I would need to do the controllers. So 1, 2, 1, 2. RB is kick. Light kick. Punch and low punch. That should be it. All right.
Marvel vs. Capcom, Clash of Superheroes.
This is another big game changer right here. I mean, this game came out. I remember seeing this and Trumbull Mall. Trumbull Mall used to, back in the day, used to have a FYE, and that FYE would have the gigantic arcade, and this was on their big 50-foot screen. 50-inch screen, not 50-foot, 50-inch screen. And this was, yeah, seeing this intro was nuts.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
This is so weird to see without the flashing. Come on. Yeah, four-player madness. Unleash the ultimate attack. Combine forces with the duo team attack.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Now, I will say this game has arguably the greatest character select screen in all of our fighting games. I got this day one when it came out on Dreamcast. I forced my dad to bring me to KB Toys at 8 in the morning to be the first in line to get this on the Dreamcast. Oh man, I remember. I still have that copy too. Now here it is. Listen to that amazing. All right, these are the hidden characters: Red Venom, Orange Hulk, Gold War Machine, Roll, Lilith, Shadow Lady. Oh, whoops. Where's Onslaught, though? Hold on. Where's Onslaught? How do you pick Onslaught? Easy select. I thought they said Onslaught was playable. Easy select. Huh.
Marvel vs. Capcom. Classic superheroes.
Where would Onslaught be? You just have to hold start. Maybe that's what's going on there. Oh. Okay. Michelle Hart. Huh. No Onslaught? I thought Onslaught was playable.
Ready. Fight.
Do you have to unlock him? This feels so weird without the flashes. Ooh. Oh, alright. Alright, Zangief. Wow, he whiffed. Alright. Goodbye.
Mega Man win.
That's so weird that, where's Onslaught? I remember them saying you could play them. Oh, whoops. You gotta select the... I forgot. Each match you gotta select the, character.
Ready. Fight.
All right. Nope. Now you may be wondering, why is there slowdown? The arcade version had slowdown too. Some of this stuff was just so wild. Right. Wow, he blocked all that. Look at that.
Strider Hiryu win.
Devote yourself, but do not lose who you are. Oh, whoops. Alright. I forget the code for Colossus. Colossus, Psylocke, and Michelle Hart are like the best ones to use.
Fight.
It's literally my team, the doppelganger of my team. I don't know how to feel about that. This is the bathhouse stage, so you can actually break through this one. Whoop. No, 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 no. Come on. Ooh, whoops. It's so weird to play this without the screen flashing. It really does feel weird. All right, Strider. Get him.
KO. Strider, heal you. Win.
Get him. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about the... Oh, whoops. I gotta... The backgrounds are always so lively, yeah. You know, especially when the game started going to 3D, like Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It got lazy, you know. The stages are much, you know, less lively, which is unfortunate. Ooh, alright, Venom. Come on. Get him. Team. He's just gonna keep doing that. I don't got time for that. Drill. Good thing about this move, you're invincible when you do it, so you can actually brute force through anything. Come on. Alright, Wolverine. We're gonna do it. Goodbye. Double team. Don't have time for your guff. I can't let you beat me. I must become better. Jin and Chun-Li. Ooh. Jin sucks because he is very explosive. And all of his moves pretty much knock you away. Now we're getting to the point where everyone's blocking, so... Or it's a pain. Wow. Oh, thank you, Mega Man, for being so short. You missed that. Now see, Mega Man has no reach, though, so getting close to her is not easy. Literally just need one hit. Alright. Gotcha. Again. Don't want to be near Jin, because he will knock you away. Like so. Goodbye. You know, just for being annoying, Jin. There you go. Devote yourself, but do not lose who you are. Captain America Ryu. This is probably on the blimp. Oh, okay, this stage. This is an interesting stage because it has a lot of people who are not actually in Marvel. It's just, I think random characters that Capcom made. That should not have hit me, but okay. Oh, come on. That's a load of malarkey. What is rolling into a throw? What is this? Alright, let me switch. The way the CPU just throws is insane. Alright, he turned into Evil Ryu. Pepper him. Got him. Look at that. The way the CPU just throws you automatically is insane. Look at the the little quirks of the CPU. It's nuts. Yeah. All right. Goodbye, Cap. You need more power? Maybe if you beat me. Alright, War Machine and Gambit. And then this is the Darkstalker stage. Witness the might of Onslaught Unleashed. Look at this, Red Hulk. Oh boy. Now, Red Hulk does not have super armor. So I can abuse that. There he goes. I didn't anticipate I would actually even get that as a fight. That's interesting. I was not expecting that. Get out of here, Wolvie. Come on. Goodbye. Hyper Legion. Yeah, there's Lord Raptor playing in the background there. Do you need more power? Maybe if you beat me. Alright, back to my regularly scheduled fight. Now it's the Mega Man stage. Alright. So yeah, your assist partners are much... Oh my god, Strider. Just takes damage like no other. The thing is, I have no reach with Mega Man. Oh boy. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, goodbye. Ah, Gambit, why do you block everything? Yeah, alright, there we go. Come on. You gotta give me an opening, Gambit, come on. Like, you won't even let me... I can't even air combo you because I can't get close. Now he's gonna air combo me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, that worked. I'll take that.
Strider, heal you. Win.
Alright, life or death awaits. A Strider is never certain. Onslaught time. Oh, my name in spirit. I am Onslaught. Nothing to say, a silent scream will suffice. Alright, you want to be Mega Man. Because Mega Man is short, and he can bypass most of his attacks. Like so. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. No one is safe. Now behold my mighty hand. Alright, so I took more damage than I would have liked. But... oh boy. What? No. Alright. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, he got me. Alright. Nope, nope, block, 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 block. Nope, don't get hit by the beams. Nope, nope, nope. Got him. Alright. There you go. Whew. Marvel's Capcom done. Without dying, too. Target terminated. Mission complete, says Strider here to you. Now, his little parasail was something that he would come in the Strider games. That's how he would come into the stages. Why are these fights getting any? Can't we all just get along? It's a good question, Rax. Well, the reason they're fighting in Marvel's Capcom is Onslaught has caused a chasm between both worlds, universes, Marvel and Capcom, so then they have to take them out. I guess, you know, as light as a story as there are in these games. Look at that roll, just holding Juggernaut back. Oh, Anita made roll cry. Thor. Guys from Captain Commando. Arthur, Jubilee. Michelle Hart. That girl is from a quiz game from Capcom. Iceman. Her and Four. Guy from Mega Man, right? There's just so much, so many Easter eggs in this game. It's nuts. Special thanks and you. Look at that. That's great. I love it. Unknown Soldier.
Game over.
Alright, well. I might as well do Marvel vs. Capcom 2 because I've completed every fighting game up to this point, right? Alright. But yeah, it said you could play as Onslaught, so I don't know how to play as him. It doesn't tell you how. Because when you go, it's Red Venom, Hulk, Gold War Machine, Roll, Lilith, Shadow Lady. So there's no Onslaught. So I don't know how to get him. They said you'd be able to play as Onslaught. So I guess I have to look it up. Marvel vs. Capcom might as well wrap it up, you know? Normal, yep. Replay, secret characters. All groups, yep. Hidden colors enabled. Group display on. Yes. Then I want to do the buttons. So, okay, so Marvel vs. Capcom 2 actually, because it's 4 buttons, it actually might work out. Light, heavy, partner, partner A, partner B. No, I want to switch that to left bump. Right trigger is partner B, yep. Left trigger is partner A. Nope. Partner A. Left bumper, special move. Yeah, low punch, and then this would be low kick, high kick. None of that one button silliness. Alright. I think that's, that'll be it. I'm going overtime here, but I might as well beat all the games. Can't wait till my physical copy comes out. Just pre-order the new Castlevania. Is that the, what was the one that came out? Was it the DS one, right? It was the DS collection came out? Is that the one you're talking about? The physical for that? Display, so I want to do none. And then wallpaper. Yeah, that'll be fun. That's the Japanese art.
Capcom presents.
Do 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 do.
Ready?
I will say though, there is a lot of blurring going on with the fast motion, which on Dreamcast, on my Dreamcast, it doesn't do that. Interesting. I wonder if it's a limitation of the game running at 60 Hertz? Or maybe the arcade version just doesn't, has ghosting, I don't know. Now, is this the Castlevania collection that has the Haunted Castle one, right? The remake? Alright. Here we go.
Select your hero.
Alright, so well, I mean, I usually, Strider, you know what? Let's change it up. I'm gonna do Bison. Where's Bison? Where is he? See, the arcade layout changes the order of characters.
your assist type.
Projectile expansion variety. Yeah, projectile's fine. Then I'll do Magneto.
Your assist type.
Capture. And then maybe Akuma? Jill's pretty fun. I don't know. Man. Oh, I really don't know who to pick. There's so many ways to go with this game. I guess Spider-Man? Yeah, let me try Spider-Man. Capture, expansion. I do capture. Marrow, Venom, and Sansan. Alright. You know what? Let me be Spider-Man. Oh wait, whoops, I picked Magneto.
Ready to kick butt. Engage. Hypergraph. Hypergraph. Hypergraph.
Yeah. Yeah, alright, Sansan. Goodbye. He immediately grabs me, are you kidding me? How did the web throw not grab you? Oh my god, come on. Let me in. There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye, Venom. Oh, what? Alright. Why does that not... There we go. Jeez. Can't believe they picked Marrow. That's hilarious. Alright. Bison time. Goodbye, Marrow.
Oh man, I almost had a heart attack there.
Yeah, so this has a weird glitch where this is tilted. It's not supposed to be tilted. I don't know why that came out that way. That's a glitch with this version. Very strange. Dr. Doom, Ken, and Omega Red. Alright.
Ready to kick butt. Engage.
Yep. Can I follow through? Yep. Yes, I can. Oh, come on. Well, let me switch to Bison. I wonder if I can still pull off this air combo. Oh. I did, but I messed up. Man, I used to have timings for this stuff down, but not anymore. Oop. Come on. Come on. Ooh, somehow he... now he's attacking.
You win.
Got him.
Killer instinct.
I wanna take
Dan, Bone, Wolverine, and Hulk. Alright, so Dan, I can do Spider-Man.
Ready to keep
Do Web Swing. Oh, that even comes out. There we go. Great thing about Hulk, he has a huge hitbox, so I can just smack him around. Do this all day with Hulk. Goodbye, Hulk. Ooh. Alright, good thing. Good thing that didn't work. Alright. I was right, it was Bone Claw. Alright. Come on. Oh, he's blocking. Alright, alright. Nope, nope, nope. Ooh, alright, alright. Time already. Almost up. Please. Alright. Luckily, time did not expire. Goodbye, Dan.
Oh man, I almost had a heart attack there. You win.
I wanna take
Alright, Cammy, Cable, and Sabretooth. You know what? I'll do Magneto first.
Get ready to keep butt. Engage.
Goodbye. Ooh. Goodbye. Oh, Spidey got hit. Jeez. All right. Ooh. Yeah, got two of them. Got an achievement for that too. That's cool. Goodbye. All right.
Man, I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah, they gotta patch that out because that should not be tilted. I don't know what is going on there. Rogue, Cyclops, and Psylocke. Alright, so Psylocke can be... I guess Magneto's will be fine.
Get ready to kick butt.
Alright, this is how you want to play Psylocke. What? Ooh, she snapped me out. Nice. Alright. Oh, you're lucky. Here goes the cheesiness. Spider-Man time. Cyclops is being a jerk. Alright, goodbye. What? How is he? What? How is he not out yet? Get out of here. Oh my god. What is this? Get out of here. She's about to win because she has taken more health. Wow. Wow. She wins. They win. What? Oh my god, wow, that was the seat of my pants. That's crazy. Silver Samurai, Spiral, and Trombone. Alright, last match before Abyss. Now Tronbon, her chip damage is ridiculous, so... There we go. Alright, there she goes. Come on. What? Alright. Yeah, these combos are not working. There we go. At least that works. What? No. How is he not dead? Oh my god, he's bypassing her. Alright, well I win time. Jeez.
Oh, man.
The time limits are nuts here. Alright, Abyss. Oh no, alright. Cap, Felicia, and Ryu. Well, you know what? Going overtime here, way overtime. It's already an hour past, but you gotta see this through to the end. Ryu, Spider-Man. Alright, cool thing about this, the clock in the stage, it plays it displays the current time, actual real time. So like back on the Dreamcast, it would display the system clock time. But because I'm on Steam, it's just running off my computer's time. What? Right, goodbye, Ryu. Come on. Alright, it's time to switch out.
Charging star. Good work, soldier.
Oh my god, are we really gonna block everything? What? Why was that input delayed? Oh my god. Jeez. Come on, Cap. You do this all day, right? Alright, I win.
Time over. You win.
Alright, Abyss time. They don't have a good team to fight Abyss, though, to be honest.
You win.
So this is gonna be weird. I don't know who to fight him with. I guess Spider-Man would be fine. Yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna go Bison. Alright. It's just waiting and... See, that's the thing. Oh boy. Alright, that's one. Phase 2. The annoyings phase.
Engage.
Those little... Oh boy. Nope, 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 nope. Don't get the... Oh, come on, twice. He's about to do that, yep. Alright, that's phase 2. Phase 3 time, alright. Big boy. Gonna do his dive, right? That's rare to see him do his super. Oh, oh, nope, nope. Alright. Come on. Goodbye. That's the perfect super to do on him. Alright. That's Marvel's Capcom 2. On controller.
Thanks for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Your name will be inscribed in the...
And here's the little pieces of story that are done here. So this is with the Japanese version of the game. It gives you a little bit of story. That Ruby Heart, the pirate girl, is the main character of the story. She finds this orb, and this orb under the sea, and this orb is what causes Abyss to come out. Somehow it causes a rift, I guess a portal, which allows the Marvel and Capcom universes to collide. They come together. She enlists them all to destroy this creature, Abyss. And you only get this story in the Japanese version of the game, which is actually in the instruction manual, of all things. That's it. No lore is put into the game at all. This is it. This is the lore. Everyone's done. They're all happy and posing. And then you get some jazz music. Dr. Doom, Anakaris, Spidey and Morrigan, which is a big meme these days. Voice actor's secret. Guile, Captain America, Captain Commando, and Gambit. Hulk, Strider, Venom. Wolverine, Hayato. They're all on Ruby Heart's ship. Aquima, Magneto. Thank you all Capcom staff and you. Ruby Heart and Cable. Bean. It is over. And then they're flying away. That's Marvel's Capcom 2. But I should get a high score, I think. Yeah, should be right after this.
Don't give up. Challenge again.
Alright, and this warped out thing will show up again. Where am I? I'm first. Cool. Alright, so that is Marvel's Capcom Fighting Collection. This is very cool. Again, it is available now for Switch, PC, which I'm playing it on now, and PS4. If you're interested in checking this game out, I do have it listed in the description of the stream. If you look underneath below in the descriptor, I have the game listed. So I have store links for the Switch store, the PlayStation store, and Steam. If you're interested in checking this out, it is, again, a whole decades worth of fighting game history, all in the collection. And yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Hopefully, I will get my fight stick ready and working for this. And yeah, check it out if you'd like. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Let me give a shout out to everybody who popped in today. Hassan Terrell, Henry, Waves and Games, Leafree09, Rax the Great, of course, Linnea, Brent and Logan, of course, Hans Heger from Chile, Square Pegs, Jay, of course, as always, a pleasure. I believe that's it. Anyone else who may have popped in, I appreciate it. And yeah, next week I will go back to Super Mario 3D World, but I just felt it appropriate to dive into this. It just came out, it's fresh, you know. Will be coming out to Xbox next year. So please support fighting game history, support game preservation, and consider getting this game, this collection. That way you'll have a whole slew of games to choose from and play. It's cool, really, really cool. I'm very pleasantly surprised to play this. So thank you so much for watching. I will be here next week, so I'll be here next Friday. I hope you have a fantastic week, a safe weekend. Please enjoy your time with your friends, family, and loved ones. Remember that it is a wild and crazy world out there. Our tomorrows are never guaranteed. Please be kind to one another, fellow people, your coworkers, your schoolmates, your family, your friends. A little bit of kindness really does go such a long way. So power positivity is a key thing. So build it responsibly. All right, so on behalf of everyone here, take care, have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you here next week on the NPL video game. But go on, everybody.